England just never get it right. Like tactically, they're just always off key. They're always like they're just never like. Come on, man.
We are
Okay,
at the hangout sessions. Perry's frustrated. The dust
they just
settled.
never get
The
it
dust
right.
has settled on the game last night. So we gave it a few hours. Perry, go on. Tell him how you're feeling. Tell him how you're feeling.
Why is Kane taking free kicks and corners? One,
Do you know what? Yeah.
two.
Do you know what? Yeah. All right. You see the free kicks, that second free kick, I didn't mind Kane taking that second free kick because, like,
Bro,
the reason is no,
Kane is not a free kick specialist. When
I've
he
seen
steps
him,
up to
I've
take
seen
free
him, I've
kicks,
seen him take free kicks before, and I've seen him score them. To be fair, but obviously
bro.
Ericsson takes them,
In the last three England games, when he's been taking free kicks, they've been going wayward, bro. Rose
bro.
and that.
That that
Just leave
that
it.
second, the reason that second free kick was a disgrace to me was the reason Dyer took the first one is because it was too close for Kane or Rooney to get it up and down. Do you know what I mean? So it needed someone who was just gonna absolutely lever it into the back of the net. So I understood that, and I'm glad that Dyer did that. Kane, that second free kick, it was perfect range for you to get a nice, just up and down loop curl into the top corner. Do you know what I mean? And he just, what was that? He basically tried to do what Dyer did.
With
But
his Rebor Ronaldo stance, man. Just leave it to the pros, man.
he
You,
was,
like I
I
like
love
my
how we,
strikers just to be up front. Like just wait near the goal. Just do what you got to do. Get a deflection on it. Get a head on it. Like whatever.
anything.
I'm not big on him taking
Yeah.
corners and free kicks,
Yeah.
man. I feel like it's a waste.
Yeah. The corners annoyed me as well. Like, because he's good in the air, innit? And it weren't even good corners. That's another thing. Like,
They weren't even good. Like whose decision was it to have Harry Kane taking corners and free kicks?
probably bullied Roy into it. Roy don't look strong, man.
He doesn't. He just looks like he's just like you're forcing Rooney. I know a lot of people were happy with Rooney's performance, yeah, but you're
I, I
forcing Rooney to be in
admit,
midfield, bro.
yeah, admittedly, I was pretty impressed with Rooney yesterday.
You
After,
can Rooney
yeah,
can only play like that against a team like Russia. You know, he can't do that against better teams. There's no way Rooney can't play in midfield against better teams with good midfields and stuff. You get exposed, man.
that's a good point. He went
But
for that. He went for that long diagonal ball a few times, didn't he? That Hollywood ball, like
yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
we went for it. It
I'm
was
not a
quite
big fan
frustrating.
on
It
Rooney in
was quite
midfield
frustrating at a few times because he could have played it short a few times. But
because we weren't really absorbing any pressure from Russia. You can have Rooney in central midfield, in it. But like, I don't want to be seeing him there every game.
mm,
Like, that's not his position. Like, I was happy when Wilshere played there. And Wilshere got a lot, not Wilshere specifically, but people were slating Roy Hodgson for taking off Rooney. But it's like Rooney looked knackered, and two, he ain't a central midfielder anyway, man. So that don't really bother me. And then
mm,
the thing that really annoyed me though was the fact that like you've got three strikers on the bench who all have pace. You can see that Russia need to be stretched because there's gaps all over their defensive line, yeah, and you're just not doing anything about it. You're not doing anything about it. The only way England are ever going to beat teams is by outscoring them. Innit? We're not going to hold on to clean sheets. Evidently, we know this now.
yeah,
We're not going to hold on to clean sheets and just grind out 1-0s and stuff. That's
very
not
good,
going to happen.
very good point. Very good
So
point.
you need to be outscoring them, and you've got three strikers on the bench who are all
Stretch,
hungry to get goals. Like
and they
if
can all
Kane ain't
stretch a
performing,
defense.
take him off.
I, I,
Kane's
I
not performing, take him off, bro. You're
And to
coming
add
off.
to that, because I 100% agree with that. After we gone 1-0 up, that was the perfect time to take off an ineffective Harry Kane. Kane wasn't doing much in the game. I know you're not going to play amazing every game, but that's why you got subs. Take him off. Bring on a player that's going to stretch the defense. The last thing you want when you're trying to score a goal is to be thinking about this pacey striker at the other end. So you've got Rashford, Vardy, Sturridge. One of them three should have come on and replaced Harry Kane. Kane wasn't even having a good game anyway. Do you know what I
Kane
mean?
was not having a good game. Him and Sterling did not look good yesterday, man.
Sterling, you might as well have had a player like Walker or Rocks out there. To be fair, like
For
because
me, in the Euros,
he was playing like one of them two.
yeah, just running into dead ends and stuff, like running
Oh
into
my
players,
god,
losing the ball.
making the wrong
Like
decision, looking like he's not made a decision.
I saw him put in maybe two good crosses. The rest were just poor, like to no one, no man's land. Like, nah, man, it weren't a good performance from him in particular. I was
And
impressed with Deli Ali. I liked him. I liked
yeah,
Lallana
same.
yesterday.
I didn't want Lallana to start, but I was fairly impressed by him as well. He played good. He brought something to
See,
the team.
I was saying yesterday, I like Lallana on the wing. I don't, I like him on the wing. I think he's got winger attributes. Maybe not so much pace and stuff, but he's quite techie, man. He's quite techie. I like him
He
on the
is.
wing.
He's got good
Um,
technique. I thought Dyer was good. Dyer had a good game, and I know you were saying that you didn't really want him in the starting lineup, but I feel like he was, in terms of distributing a ball and passing forward, he was doing a bit more than Rooney. I was seeing him picking it
nah,
up deep.
I
I
didn't
was,
mind Dyer being in the lineup, innit? Because we ain't really got a defensive midfielder
yeah,
who could do that. I just didn't really rate him that much, but I still
yeah,
think that he played well. He played
yeah.
well, like gets his props, scored a goal,
Walker and
held it
Rose
up.
yesterday. Walker and Rose yesterday were really good. I was impressed by both of them. I
Yeah, Walker
was.
looked good, man. But
Oh man.
like I said, if you're playing a team like who are better than Russia, especially going forward, you can't. I don't even know about Walker, man, in that
Mm,
role because I feel like he's a bit too offensive. But I
mm,
guess it's going to be good because you've got Klein there who's a bit more defensive.
mm,
He could probably come in and when we need him. But
mm.
overall, the performance itself was not that bad. Like the
We
performance was
deserved
above average.
we deserved to win. The performance was so good, but then at sometimes when you can't even score a goal from open play, dominating like that, do you deserve to win? Do you know what I mean? But
How Roy Hodgson waited so long to make his subs annoyed me, and how he didn't bring on another striker. That's the thing that annoyed me the most,
yeah,
man. It's like you've
yeah,
got England's strongest suit is their attack, and you're utilizing one out of the four options. Like you're limiting yourself, man. You need to find a way to fit in more strikers, like, and not on the wing. Don't put them on. You need to find a way, even if you're playing one off the other one. You're playing two off. You got to do something to get more strikers in the game, so that England can outscore their opponents. Because we're not going to hold on to clean sheets. It's not going to happen. We're going to concede stupid goals like yesterday. Stuff like that's
yeah.
going to happen all tournament. We're going to be conceding making stupid defensive errors. That's going to happen all tournament. We
So
know this.
frustrating, that last goal. And looking forward is a massive game against Wales now. Do you know what I mean? We no mistakes now. We need to win. We need to
Mm.
win. Like there's no mistakes now.
I want to see Wilshere start, man. I want to see Wilshere
I want to
start.
see Wilshere start because he came on yesterday and he immediately was passing forward,
I guess
passing
why
into
he's
the
not going to start. The reason he's not going to start is because Rooney's being forced into the lineup where he don't belong, man. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. Anyone who wants to argue with me can argue with me, yeah, but he don't belong in that starting lineup. I'm sorry. There's nowhere for him. He's a
Roy.
sub.
Roy won't make any changes. I don't think. I genuinely think he'll stick with the same team, or
Yeah,
maybe
do you think Kane should be dropped?
I not even in a bad way. But there's no time for waiting for a player to get into form. It's not a season; it's a tournament.
I reckon Vardy
Sturridge
would
or
have
Vardy
banged
needs to go.
yesterday.
Sturridge or Vardy need to go now. Like that's it. They jump in the
What
team.
about Rashford? I looked at a few chances yesterday, and I was looking at Seb, and I was like, you know what? I think Rashford might have scored there.
I
You know,
still don't think Rashford should. I would have taken another winger for Rashford, but
but the thing is, he
that's
didn't.
me person. That's me
He
personally.
didn't. But what does that say though? It says that you should be at least utilizing two of them per game because you've got four
Yeah,
strikers there. So why are you wasting space? Like
it makes no
utilize two of
sense.
them per game, bro. You can't be
We've
using
got
one a game and then they're not scoring.
There's four of them for one space. I would have took three of them and took a winger personally because we've only got Sterling. That's why when Milner came on for Sterling, I was kind of like, well, at the time, I was kind of like, well, I understand the thinking there, but he's going to get criticized if we concede. That's what I was thinking. And bang, we did concede. So, but I
Oh,
agree
what was
with
that
you.
got
We
to do
need
with Sterling?
because he's the only winger. There was no other person to come on for him. There was no Lingard. There was no Townsend. There was no
But
Antonio. There was no
Milner can do that job.
he can, but Milner's job then yesterday weren't to be going forward as a winger. It was to be like to shore up the defense, like
Yeah,
look after
he's more the
Rose.
safety option.
Yeah, we didn't have a like for like. Whereas if we had like left Rashford and taken another winger, because I swear there's only one winger in the. Who am I forgetting? I swear there's only one winger in the whole squad.
Well, you
That's
got
crazy.
Milner. Well, I think Lallana's better as a winger personally. I like him out on the wing,
See,
man. I
them
said
two are
that.
more like right. I'm talking an out and out winger who's gonna get on the ball and fly past people. Like there's no Lingard, there's no Antonio, there's no Townsend, there's no Ox, no Walcott. Like I guess we've got wide midfielders, but I don't know. So what you saying about the Wales game then? That's gonna be a big one.
Um,
That's massive. Like,
I think the only obvious danger man for me is Bale, isn't it?
yeah.
But Bale is dangerous. We've seen what he did when he was at Tottenham alone, like a one man team. So um,
Ramsey and Allen look good yesterday, and they're both midfielders who know what they're doing realistically. And if we've got Rooney in there and he's not on form in there, could be a problem. But I
Rooney needs to not be. I need to not see him in that position for the Wales game. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not having it. I don't want it. I don't want to. Nah, come on. Let's be serious now. Rooney's not a centre midfielder. He played well. He had his time. He pinged a few good balls left and right. Looked flashy. It's actually quite refreshing to know that, oh right, my centre midfielder's running in now and he's got a shot on him. He didn't really utilise it, but it was good to know that he could like do some damage when the ball was like getting into dangerous areas and you have him running in. But
mm,
against
I'm worried about the reason I'm worried about the Wales game is because I said yesterday, if Wales win and we don't win, that automatically puts pressure we don't even want on Thursday. Like, if we'd won yesterday, I would feel confident going into the game. We've got a lot of shaky players, man. We've got a lot of shaky players. Like, I don't feel like we. I'm just worried. I don't know. I shouldn't be worried about Wales, but they're gonna love if they win. They're through, and they're gonna love to like put us on the brink of going out, aren't they? It is a derby at the end of the day. Like,
did you think that whose fault did you put the goal we conceded to?
that's a.
Immediately I
It's
was like, how is Joe Hart getting beat that close to his
oh,
post, man?
it looped.
Like how
It
is he
looped.
coming off his line like
It
that?
looped. I'm thinking Wilshire left him initially. Maybe he shouldn't have left him, but the ball's gone back in, and he's got right in between the players. He dominated Rose in the air, which you can't blame Rose because Rose is about 5'2". Looped over his head. I don't know because when the ball came in initially, and it got cleared, we were out the box quick. Like a lot of the time, obviously I support Arsenal, so a lot of the time last season, the ball will come in the box, will clear it, and Arsenal won't come out the box quick enough. But I was thinking, okay, we've pushed up quick, and the ball's gone back in. Wilshire left the man. If you watch it again, Wilshire was with that guy, and he's pushed up to leave the box, and it's come in. I'm just trying to picture it now. I don't even know if I can point one. I don't even know if I can point the finger.
Just frail defending, man.
It
That's
is.
goals like that. You're gonna concede all tournament. We're gonna be conceding stupid goals like that. But I feel like I just feel like the main our Achilles here is just our manager. I can just see Roy Hodgson just making stupid decision after stupid decision for the whole tournament.
We both said, okay, we ain't got the best team, but a good manager could take us as a this like a
I
bit
have
far.
no faith in this guy, you know,
Yeah, he's the highest paid manager there at the tournament.
bro. From your taking corners, from you got Harry Kane taking corners, it's just like what is going
And it's
on?
not like
You
he
know,
took the.
England.
Do you know what? It's not like he took the first two corners and then he realized, okay, maybe this ain't working. He took every
He
corner.
took them all game. Like, what are you doing, bro? I want Harry Kane in the box. I want him getting on the end of something. Like, if it
He's
deflects, I want him just coming in and chipping in and getting a goal. Like,
one assist
nah,
all
man.
season, Harry Kane. One assist all season.
You know what? England have won 3 games in 10 years of competitions, man. That is not a good. That is a despicable ratio, bro. Like, we need to do something about this, man. I feel like our team is good enough to at least reach a quarters, man. I feel like the team is good enough, minimum, but I have no faith in the manager. His decisions, I feel, are weak. I feel like he's got no backbone. I feel like he won't ever drop Rooney. I feel like even if he knows Rooney shouldn't be playing, he won't drop him. And I feel like he just has no vision of the overall betterment of the team, man.
Mm.
Why are you bringing that many strikers and using one and he ain't playing well? For the whole game, you keep him on. But you bought 4 strikers instead of 3.
I would have loved to have a a positive discussion about England's first game, and it really would have been if we could just defend for an extra minute. You know what I mean? But we're a bit disappointed here. We are. Yeah, that's the thoughts of me and Perry. If you got anything to say, just chip in, comment. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is us from the Hang Sesh. We are out.